Hey, welcome! So glad to see you. It's another edition of Reading with Rockfish. Today, I decided to get a little dressed up, switch out of the old sweatshirt. It's Sunday. I don't know when you'll see this, but today is Sunday. It's Palm Sunday. So for many people, that's a very important day. So we're deep into coronavirus time. It's been what, 3 weeks now? We're headed into the third week. Let's see, fourth. We're headed into the fourth week, but we're gonna be okay. We're getting through it. We're this much closer to being done. So I decided today to put on some earrings. I haven't worn earrings since I got out of school. Like that was on the 13th. So I thought, what the heck? Let's get dressed up for today and just do something a little different. I'm so glad that you're here. I thank you for joining me. Today, we're going to read a book that is near and dear to many people's heart. And I got to tell you a secret. I haven't read it but once in my life. So today I read it. It was all new for me. The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein. I love Shel Silverstein. How did I not read this book? I don't know. But Shel Silverstein, here is a young version of Shel Silverstein. Great author. I have one of his books, one of my favorite books of all time. Well, Where the Sidewalk Ends and Falling Up. He has great artwork and such really fun stories, poems, and they have sometimes a very good meaning. They have lots of good lessons to learn. And this book, I found out as I doing a little research, a little background knowledge, I was reading that it was published in 1964. That's the year I was born. I can't believe I didn't read it. But it is what it is. It's as old as me. So we're going to be friends today. Well, we're going to be friends from now on because I read it and I really like it. And then I did a little more research on it. And some people love it and some people are like, they don't like the message. I guess it depends on what you take out of it. So I like it. It's got simple artwork and it's got a good story. So come on in to The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein. And this book is brought to you by my neighbor Charlie because I didn't have it and my nephew Danny all the way in South Carolina said, hey, you should do The Giving Tree. And I was like, I don't have The Giving Tree. And all the libraries are closed because of Corona. So then I was talking to my neighbors, Todd and Leah, and they said, we have The Giving Tree. You can read it. See, neighbors helping neighbors. On my block, that happens all the time. But I've noticed with coronavirus, it helping in the shelter in place, it's happening all over the world. And that's the best part, I think, that's come out of this whole stay at home. So, that's a long story. I'm sorry. The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein. Come on in. There we go. There's our title page again. Look, there's a little inscription written by one of Charlie's friends. I'm not going to read it because it's personal. I don't know who Nikki is, but they're pretty lucky to have a book written to them, dedicated to them, that so many people love. Once there was a tree. I like trees. And she loved a little boy. Look at the artwork there. See the little foot coming in? Ah, here he comes. And every day the boy would come. And he would gather her leaves. Have you ever gathered leaves from a tree? I like to make them into a leaf pile. But he would make them into crowns and play king of the forest. Look at that. He's king of the forest. He looks a little bit like Max from Where the Wild Things Are. Maybe that's why my nephew Danny thought that would be a good connection. He would climb up her trunk. See, here's our little science lesson. There's her trunk. He would climb up her trunk. Look at him climbing. Huh. He was a barefoot climber. I could never climb barefoot. And swing from her branches. I love swinging from the branches of a tree. Look at that. His feet are sticking out. I don't think kids climb trees as much as they used to before. Well, we didn't have cable, so that's how was our entertainment. And we didn't have video games. So the tree was it. And eat apples. Look at, now we know it's an apple tree. A big apple tree. Yum. Do you like apples? Me too. And they would play hide and go seek. Look at that. Look at the artwork. Hey, I see you. There he is hiding. Have you ever played hide and seek around the tree? Or that's where you go to count? And when he was tired, he would sleep in her shade. And the boy loved the tree. Look at that hug. What great artwork. And look at the tree hugging the boy. Very much. He loved her very much. He carved her initials in there. Me and T. And the tree was happy. Even though she got cut. The tree was happy because that was a sign of his love. But time went by. And the boy grew older. Look at, there's somebody else's feet by the tree. And another heart. This is me and YL. The boy's found somebody else that he loves. Poor tree. And the tree was often alone. Look at the poor sad limbs. The tree was all alone. But then one day the boy came to the tree, and the tree said, "Come, boy, come and climb up my trunk and swing from my branches and eat apples and play in my shade and be happy." "I'm too big to climb and play," said the boy. "I want to buy things and have fun. I want some money. Can you give me some money?" "I'm sorry," said the tree, "but I have no money. I have only leaves and apples." "Take my apples, boy, and sell them in the city. Then you will have money and you will be happy." What a nice tree. And so the boy climbed up the tree and gathered her apples and carried them away, and the tree was happy. Look at that. The tree gave its apples away. But the boy stayed away far too long, for a long time, and the tree was sad. And then one day the boy came back, and the tree shook with joy, and she said, "Come, boy, climb up my trunk and swing from my branches and be happy." He's not a boy anymore. "I am too busy to climb trees," said the boy. "I want a house to keep me warm," he said. "I want a wife and I want children, and so I need a house. Can you give me a house?" "I have no house," said the tree. "The forest is my house, but you may cut off my branches and build a house. Then you will be happy." Do you think he'll be happy? She's giving her limbs. Oh my goodness. And so the boy cut off her branches and carried them away to build his house. He's taken a lot from her. She's bending a little more. And the tree was happy. Trees gives and gives. But the boy stayed away for a long time. And when he came back, the tree was so happy she could hardly speak. "Come, boy," she whispered. "Come and play." I'm too old and sad to play," said the boy. Why is he sad? "I'm too old and sad," said the boy. I want a boat that will take me far away from here. Can you give me a boat? Cut down my trunk and make it a boat, said the tree. Then you can sail away and be happy. Cut down her trunk? Oh no! And so the boy cut down her trunk and made a boat and sailed away. Now, in my head, the song, sail away, sail away, sail away. Okay? And they sailed away. What's going to happen to the tree? And the tree was happy. But not really. Why was she happy and now she's not happy? Look what she gave. And after a long time, the boy came back again. I'm sorry, boy, said the tree, but I have nothing left to give you. My apples are gone. My teeth are too weak for apples, said the boy. My branches are gone, said the tree. You cannot swing on them. I am too old to swing on branches, said the boy. My trunk is gone, said the tree. You cannot climb. I am too tired to climb, said the boy. I am sorry, sighed the tree. I wish that I could give you something, but I have nothing left. I am just an old stump. I am so sorry. I don't need much now, said the boy. Just a quiet place to sit and rest. I am very tired. Well, said the tree, straightening herself up as much as she could. Well, an old stump is good for sitting and resting. Come, boy, sit down. Sit down and rest. And the boy did. And the tree was happy. The end. I wasn't expecting that when I first picked up this book. What a great book. Now, some people are like, it has different messages for different people. I see it as a book that just gave and gave. And you ever hear that saying, it's better to give than receive? This tree was happy all the time for giving. Have you ever done something for someone and you give them something and you're like, I don't know, but then you see how much joy it brings them? That boy, as he grew, she just kept giving and giving. Some people think it's talking about parenthood and grandparenthood. Could be. I noticed too, the one thing that I took away, how fast time goes. This was made in 1964 when I was born. To me, that was a blink of an eye ago. But then I look back, I got a son who's 21 and a grandson. Wow, time flies. This is a great book. I hope you liked it. I hope it's a nice, calm Sunday book. I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe you've read it before. Tell me what you think. I'm so glad you could join me. This is going to be a good way to start our new week. We're going to get through this week of staying at home. We're going to rock it. I got some really fun books coming up. Thanks, Charlie. There's one about farts. It'll go really good with my butt book. But farts, I can't wait. So, I hope to see you soon. I'll be putting out another one in like 2 days. It's about farts. And then my other neighbor, they said they have one about poop. I see a theme this week. Okay, I hope you guys do great. Remember, we're going to beat this coronavirus. We're going to get our lives back. And we're going to get through this and do something fun today. Dress up. Put on some earrings. Enjoy life. Don't get down in the dumps. We got this. See you. Peace, friends. Thanks for joining.